LinkedIn has completely changed as a platform. It has now become the corporate professional's Instagram, which in other words means it is a huge opportunity to make money, get buyers, and run a very successful business. And if you look at the facts, everything is pointing to opportunity on LinkedIn. Number one, LinkedIn has reached over 1 billion users on the platform. That is insanely high. That means the entire corporate world is now on LinkedIn. Number two, over 44% of LinkedIn users across the United States have an income of $75,000 per year or more. That shows that they have extremely high purchasing power, meaning that if you're selling a $5,000 coaching program, people can afford it on LinkedIn. If you're selling a $10,000 service, people can afford it on LinkedIn. That is the best thing you could possibly ask for on a social media platform is qualified buyers, and LinkedIn has exactly that. And what's even more amazing is the opportunity. Take this in. Only 3% of users on LinkedIn are content creators, which means 97% of people on LinkedIn are buyers. That means of the billion people on LinkedIn, 97% are buyers. It's unbelievable the opportunity here. Now, with all that being said, now you know why LinkedIn is such a good opportunity to grow a 6 to 7 figure coaching business. But how do you do it? And that's what this video is all about. I'm about to show you this all right now. So without any further ado, let's dive in. I'm about to show you exactly how you can build a $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 a month coaching business just using LinkedIn organically. Okay, so come take a look at my screen over here. So right here is my LinkedIn profile. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Sara Masadi. I am a LinkedIn coach who helps solopreneurs and coaches get buyers from LinkedIn. I help them build 6 to 7 figure coaching businesses so that they can make $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 in a month just running their business organically on LinkedIn. So if you want to take a look at my credentials, see if I'm legit, just scroll down here. You can see a bunch of my client results. We're just really, really filled with them. So with that being said, let me show you exactly right now how you can go out and get buyers from LinkedIn. And I'm not talking about random buyers. I'm talking about high ticket buyers that'll pay you $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 for your services. So the first thing it starts with is your content on LinkedIn. Come take a look at my content and what I'm publishing. Okay, so come take a look at this post right here. First, I'll read it to you and then I'll explain how this post alone is bringing me buyers. So first post here says, every entrepreneur hits a rock bottom moment when all your excuses have run dry, you're staring at your business and you have nothing to show for it. Zero income, zero buyers. I've been there. It's one of the worst feelings in the world. It can break your soul. The sad reality is that things won't change either unless you do things differently. We have entered a new era on LinkedIn. Opportunity has never been this available. People are buying like never before. Your entire life can change from this, but you need to know how to do things right this time. For that reason, I've created a brand new training where I explain how to build a $20K per month coaching business on LinkedIn. I give away all my secrets in this. I just want to see you in. To watch this training, just comment LinkedIn below and I will personally send it to you. So what did I do in this post that actually brought me buyers? Number one is that I was sharing my own thoughts and I was being a little controversial and edgy too. I was saying, look, it sucks to not have a successful business. It sucks. It breaks your soul. I was getting deep with it. You could even say I was even getting a little bit dark with it. But I showed them the light. I said, look, there's an opportunity towards actually building a successful business on LinkedIn. And then I offered them a free training where I said, hey, look, I can help you out with this. And take a look at the results. I've only posted this just a few hours ago, only 5 hours ago, and we already have 7 comments. And you could see this person's commenting LinkedIn. This person's commenting LinkedIn. This person's asking for the training. This person's commenting LinkedIn. There's so many people already asking for my training. And then what happens from there? They watch the training. If they like me, then they'll book a call and then they'll purchase my services. So this is what I'm trying to tell you. You need to learn how to create the right kind of content on LinkedIn that'll actually get your buyers raising their hands. Look right there. I just showed you 4 people who raised their hands in a matter of a few hours of me posting on LinkedIn. And this is what you need to do too. So let me show you another example here. So come take a look at this one right here. This one here is a real video that I published and I said inside Colombia's entrepreneurship scene. And it's literally just a video of me purchasing a cake from a pop-up stand when I was at the mall in Colombia. Now, what does this have to do with LinkedIn? What does this have to do with my buyers? What does this have to do with anything that I'm trying to sell? It has everything to do with what I'm trying to sell. Because remember this, your audience needs to fall in love with you first, before your services, before what you do. So I'm trying to show people a little insight into my life. What do I do on weekends? Well, I go to farmers markets, I go to bakeries, I go to places, and I try and support other entrepreneurs. I get to show them a little bit of what it's like in my life. What does this do? It builds a connection with them. Once they have that connection with me and they start to realize, oh, well, he's actually a pretty cool guy. I like what he does in his free time. I like how he thinks. I like how he talks. Then that connection is established. Then I can start to make more offers. Then I can start to talk about my services. Then I can start to talk about how I help people on LinkedIn. So this is what you need to do too, because remember this. Nobody, absolutely nobody's going to listen to you unless they trust you, right? No one's going to pay for your advice. No one's going to pay you for your services unless they trust you. Think about this. Have you ever walked down the street, wherever in your city, and you kind of see a crazy guy just screaming, right? It's a sad reality, but you're not going to listen to what they say. If they give you advice, they don't give you advice, whatever, it's just because you don't trust them. But in this case, this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to establish the trust, because once I establish the trust, then they will be way more open to hearing about my services, how I can help them. So this is what your content on LinkedIn needs to be about. It needs to be about establishing trust, getting people to like and trust you. And that is exactly what I've done. Now, step 2 in this equation is what I just showed you before. You got to take people to the next step. In this case, I had a free training that I showed them. And in that free training, that's when I started educating them. That's when I started giving strategies about how to get buyers from LinkedIn. It's kind of like what I'm doing in this YouTube video here, right? At the beginning, I was getting you a little bit sold on me. I was talking about, hey, look at my credentials, look at who I am. Then you started to build a little bit of trust. You're like, okay, I'll listen to what this guy has to say. And now I'm educating. There's steps to this, right? Don't educate, don't give value and all that stuff before they trust you. First, earn the trust, then give the value. Now, after I give this value, whether it be a free training, whether it be a webinar, whatever it might be, that's when I can start to make offers for my services, because I've taken them through the 3 steps. Step 1, get them sold on me. Step 2, get them sold on my method, my teachings, right? I'm not selling my services yet. Get them sold on how I operate, how I think, right? Then once they're sold on that and they believe in the way I think, then they go into purchasing the services. And it's just this 3-step process. Sold on me, sold on my method, sold on my services. And as long as you can build a business that follows these 3 steps, this is how you get buyers on LinkedIn, right? So I'm telling you to go out and execute on it. I literally just showed you a full real life example that just happened today, where we have people going from trusting me to asking for the information. And then from the information where they commented LinkedIn below, they're going to watch it, they're going to book a call with me, and then they're going to purchase my services, right? It's just going to work like that. Now, keep in mind, obviously not everyone who comments is going to buy, but it just becomes a numbers game at that point. For example, I got 4 people who requested the training. Maybe 2 people book a call with me. Of the 2 people that book a call, 1 person buys. Bam, still a win. Still, I could have made thousands of dollars from a single LinkedIn post because I did things right. So this is what I'm trying to tell you to do as well. Build your systems right. And that's why I have this YouTube channel and my LinkedIn page. So I want you to do 2 things right now. Number 1, go to my LinkedIn profile right now, connect with me, tell me you're watching these videos, and follow my content. You're going to learn so much from me on how to get buyers. This is just one video. I also have this entire YouTube channel here. So subscribe to me here on YouTube and learn from me. There's so much value that I put out that I just want you to learn so you can go and make $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 from LinkedIn. So trust me when I say this, the opportunity is right in front of you. You just need to go execute, and I will help you to the best of my abilities as much as I can. As always, if you want to speak with me one-on-one, I've put a link to my calendar in the description below. You can click on that. I will say that we are only taking on a limited number of clients right now. We've enrolled a lot coming into the new year with all these LinkedIn algorithm updates. So if you're serious about working with me, click on the calendar link below. You'll see that, book that call, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. Maybe I'll be your next coach. Who knows? All right. See you soon. Take care. And thanks for watching.